Hi, Dr. Christy McMullen here to help you land your next dream job by being an amazing interviewer. So I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of people. I've also coached people in how to interview better. So here are a couple things that I think you could use to improve your interview skills and land that next job wherever it is. The first one, you've got to do your homework. You need to know what it is that this company wants in an employee, because the more you know about what they want, the more you can weave that part of your skill set into the conversation. If you have no idea what this new job entails and you haven't done your homework, then chances are good you're not going to highlight the skill sets that you have that are going to better improve this particular company because you're in it. So make sure you do your homework. Once you've done your homework, I need you to do something called STAR stories. And STAR stories are not new. As a matter of fact, they've been around a really long time. But STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. What people tend to do is they tell you about a situation. They probably tell you what they did in the situation, but they don't tell you what the result was. And the problem with that is then people aren't going, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that you could get 500 people to participate in something at the same time. Or she's actually done that. That's so great. But the STAR stories are something you prepare ahead of time. 3 to 4 of them, and they should address the specific things that the person's looking for this job. So if you look at the job description and you see that they really want somebody who is a strong communicator, then you need to create a STAR story about what a great communicator you were in a particular situation with a particular very fantastic result. The more STAR stories you have burned into your head, the better you're able to get your point across quickly, because a STAR story should only last about 45 seconds. You can elaborate for sure, but you can get the whole story out in 45 seconds to a minute. Third thing you're going to do is you're going to practice, and I would suggest you practice those STAR stories. You don't know what questions they're going to ask, but I can almost guarantee that the first question is going to have something to do with why are you the best candidate for this job? And you need to be able to articulate not just why you're the best candidate, but you need to throw in all the greatness that you have behind you so that you can share it right away. So practice with a friend, practice with a partner, practice with your dog, cat, the lamp, whatever works for you. Just make sure that the first time you say these things out loud is not during the interview. And then the last one is really just to create a killer question at the end. My favorite is, what will it look like if you hire the right person in 5 years? Because what that does is it gives you the space to be able to tell them why you're that person, right? If they say, well, this, and this will happen, then you can say how you would address this, and this. And I said the last thing, but I think I'm going to add one more, and that's let your personality shine through. They're not just hiring somebody who can answer questions, they're hiring somebody who's going to fit in on their team. So be okay with being you. Don't be stuffy. Laugh if you need to. Make it comfortable, because if you don't, they're going to realize that in a tough situation, you're probably going to be a little stoic. So I always like to laugh, so I try to get the ability to laugh within the first 5 minutes. It makes me less nervous, it makes them more comfortable, and it lets my personality shine through. So I wish you the best of luck on your next job. I know that you're going to be the best candidate. Now they just need to know it. So make sure you're putting your best foot forward.